Hello YouTube, Damo_23 here and welcome back to another episode on the YouTube channel. On today's episode we have match day number 1 in the Sky Bet League 2 as we take on MK Dons in charge of Wrexham for our first game. As always, do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Most of the content for this save is actually going to be in short format, which means that there will be 1 minute short updates and we're going to save live comms like this for the big matches throughout a season and throughout our journey up the ranks. That means that if you do want to make sure that you're always up to date, to check out the stream, and links down below, we can watch all the games happen live, virtually all, maybe a few without. You can do so by clicking the link down below and clicking follow on Twitch. But also, if you stay up to date with the shorts, you know that when a big episode comes out, it's a game of importance and you'll be up to date and it's easier for us to all stay in contact with each other. With that being said, you guys should have seen by now the new signings and the season preview, but if this is your first video, I am going to quickly run through them for you. The season preview obviously has us finishing top, which, as I've been saying to my streamers, I am currently live right now before I go to cricket, and my mate Save Paulie, they're currently in the relegation zone after 6 games, and on my beta save, if you saw the short, the precursor to episode number 1 on the shorts, you would have seen that they finished 12th and 8th in my beta save. So they do have a history of not particularly being great. However, we do have a fantastic team, and I am going to go through that today. In terms of transfers and finances, we do make a pretty good turnover at the moment, and our projection isn't too bad at all. I know this looks worrying, but you generally get money from your owners at some stage, and I feel like we'll be fine. And for what I've seen so far, we're just making a steady little profitable increase every day because of the turnover of the, of everything else in the football club. On top of that as well, we have made some transfers on the ins and outs. Now, these are the live transfers that are coming in, right? So we got some staff because we need staff. More importantly, Stephen Fletcher's coming in. I don't plan on using Stephen Fletcher, but they've signed him. It is what it is. George Evans is someone to remember because he is going to come in and play in the DM. We are using the same system I used in my beta save in the 4-3-3, which I will discuss in a second. I think he's pretty good. And please remember Arthur. Obviously, Ben Foster will be in goal today, but I'm playing on real world mode, so he does retire and leave at the end of August. He joins on deadline day on loan, does Arthur from Arsenal. He looks fantastic. He's 6'6" and has got potential to become really, really good moving forward. I'm hoping that at the end of this year, when he goes out of contract, he wants to stay with us and we can sign him on a free because I think he'd be a very good long-term keeper option. With that as well, in terms of transfers that have already come in and out, I've made some sales and some big names have gone. Liam's gone. Bryce Honash has gone. Sam Dalby came to me and said he wanted to leave on a free at the end of his contract, so we took 60k to sell him. Callum just left because I have signed a left back. He is decent, but on big money. And James Jones went for 69k with potential of that to rise to about 80. Now, with that being said, main reason for selling him is you can only have 22 players in the registration of the squad in League 2, and we need to free up some places for these names that we have brought in and for the future transfers as well. In terms of the people that I have brought in, if you would go in order, it's probably the best way to do it, is I did not bring in Billy Waters. He's a decent backup, but I don't know why they spent money on him. I did not bring in Ryan Barnett, but yet again, decent player, but would not have spent money on him. The players moving forward, apart from Willie Boyle, who they signed on a free, which I don't mind as a backup, even though he says he wants to be a first-team player, are as followed. So, if you didn't watch the short, you don't know we signed Lyle Taylor. Great player to play up front when Mullen is long-term injured, which we could do. But more importantly, he's going to play on the left-hand side as an inside forward in this system. We are going to play, obviously, Tyler Binden. Bit of a younger kid with good physicals. We needed another centre-back of quality, and he has the potential to develop. 2 more years left on his contract at Reading. The plan, of course, is to loan him in this year, loan him in next year, and then hopefully get him on a free in season 3. We did sign Brooklyn Lions Foster in this save. They play inverted wing back on support. Naturally right-footed, pretty cheap, has potential. 3 stars are really good for this level. Has potential to be a decent championship player if he develops. Just physically not bad. Good determination. Decently well-rounded for this level, which is not bad. And James McLean's just joined as well, but this is a real-life signing they made in real life. I'm planning to probably use him out there on the right, coming in onto his left foot. But, he can play in multiple positions. He's the Irish 100-capped international. If we were to look at what our best 11 is for now, barring a couple of things, Foster out for the Arsenal keeper when that would happen, but that would be it. A signing of Matthew Lowton, who looks fantastic at right wing back as well. He's pretty class, would be out there. Bindon, O'Connell, and Lyons Foster. Cannon would be out for that George Evans, who would be coming in. O'Connell looks fantastic. Elliot Lee can't naturally play centre mid, but has got the stats to play centre mid very well, as you can tell. Taylor, McLean, when he's injured and not injured, will be in. And Paul Mullen is one of the best players in the league, and if he wasn't injured, would be in. Obviously, that leaves us in a position where we're not 100%. So a guy like Ollie Palmer, who's not particularly great, but for this level is not bad, will be in. And I am going to bring Mark Howard to the bench here as well. And a guy like Barnett will go into here. And I'm going to bring in a guy like Billy Waters just to, replace. But that's kind of the team at the moment. It's a pretty strong team. Pre-season went very well. Beat all the sides we needed to. Lots of goals. We lost to Middlesbrough 3-1, who were a championship side. Went down to a red card to Matthew Lowton, and then unfortunately weren't able to claw it back. But looking at the stats fairly even, the big thing for us is we played a Premier League side, Bournemouth, and Bournemouth's side that lined up had Lanky, Clivert, Brooks, Cook, Kelly, Metfame, Kirkers, and Neto. They all will play in the Premier League. They're predicted to finish 16th in the Prem, and until we made 11 changes, we were leading 4-1. We have a really strong side. With that being said, without further ado, let's get into it. MK Dongs are predicted to finish 6th and got relegated last year, so a very big game to give you as well. Let's get into it here. They want me to start Ben Tozer. I don't think I can. Don't get me wrong, I like Ben Tozer. I think he's decent, but I don't know how we use him. And Tunnicliffe wants to be a regular starter, so we'll probably use him off the bench a little bit at times. It will be Foster, Lowton, Bindon, Connell, and Lyles. Foster, who needs a number. Cannon will start for now because he's the only guy that can really play defensive midfielder as it stands. Actually, Tozer can't he? Ben Tozer? Ball winning midfielder. You know what? I'm going to put Ben Tozer in there. Start Mr. Ben Tozer. Do it. Tozer, Connor, Lee, Taylor, Barnett, and Palmer. And we're going to get underway here in our first game. Number 5 available? It's not. 25 is available as a backup fullback number. Sure. Even though you would be starting every week. All right, let's go, boys. Let's see what we can do today. Boys look already motivated. That's pretty good. How are you feeling? I'm a bit giddy. I am giddy. It's always important to get off to a good start and a big save. We're at the race course. Obviously, the race course at the moment is under construction, like it is in real life, so we don't have any stand behind the other side, I do not imagine. And hopefully, we have a good day out here. They've got a decent side there, MK Dons, of course, as well. I love all the cut screens. I think they look very clean. And if you have enjoyed the episode, give it a like, do subscribe to the YouTube channel, and of course, let me know where you think I'm going to finish down below. Twitch chat, if you want to, give me a score prediction. You, of course, can. And let's get underway. They're playing 4-4-2 with Lecco out on the right. Dennis is up front with Issa. People know those names, and hopefully we'll have a good day out. 12 minutes in, a evenish start, we'll say. And I will also say that against MK Dons, because they're relegated last year, a point isn't the worst, but I would like to win. Bindon gets up. We actually need to make some changes here to the system here too. Palmer has to play target man because he can't play anything else. Everything else is fine. Anyway, Little Taylor gives the ball away. Lewington. Harvey. Grant. Devoy. Good tackle from Bindon. Lowton. And you'll see this good football. This 4-3-3 has an inverted on one side, a halfback that drops in between the two centre-backs to help him build out, and the inverted wing-back will go wide when needed to and build up like now, but go inside mainly. Lee picks the ball up. The Mazzala roll was fantastic. Taylor with the ball through. Barnett on his debut should have scored. Good football, but still 0-0. And that's the thing. At this level, we are that good that they should be able to play a ball-playing system and a positive system, as Taylor puts one towards the far corner just over the bar. There's Lyle Taylor. Learn, play, score lots of goals, and over time we can actually build into a team that can actually play the system fairly well. It's a not bad place to start implementing a philosophy early. Normally in lower league saves, I'm a very big advocate of 4-4-2 wing play and off you go, and I have got a backup 4-4-2 system just in case. But time ticks away here. 40 minutes played. 56% possession. Not the greatest attacking game from us here, has to be said. But we are doing okay. Dressing room here. It's a good first half. Oh, they did not like that. Okay. I was going to say, you're playing MK Dons. You're playing okay. It's not the worst. Barnett backstick. Tozer's the target. He looked offside. There's no VAR in this level, so that's going to be a goal. Ben Tozer looked offside to me, but he's not. And Mr. Vice Captain, Paul Mullen, is our current captain, scores from the half-back role. Barnett on his debut with a good ball back stick. He was onside. And we do lead 1-0. Callum reckons we're going to win 3-1. Generally does all right, Callum, with his predictions. He was on side. Number 28 kept them all on. Not too bad at all. Gash lower leg for Barnett. Should be fine with that to continue on. And time ticks away. Only shot on target for us has gone in. I will take that most times. Right. Very happy with how things are going. Barnett has got that knock, so we'll bring Billy Waters in like for like. I think Billy's a right footer, is he not? He probably wants a winger to be fair. Inside forward. All right. You can go inside forward. We are going to bring in... Back four's having an okay game. Don't think there's much that we can really do. Jordan Davies probably at 24 in for Elliot Lee, who's not done much today. And Luke Young's not a bad player as well, but I don't think that's a change I really want to make. And I don't know how many changes you can make. 5 subs. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's do that. Don't want to make too many changes here. I want these guys to learn the system and play well. Once everyone knows their role and everything, then I'll make some changes. Anyway, Bindon does well. Lowton again. Looking out towards the right-hand side as Lowton. This is what I love to see. Lowton bombing on. Palmer's in the box. He's a big boy. Oh, he's headed over. That's the whole reason he's out there when Paul Mullen's not, is for that. And Taylor's a big boy at the left wing as well. Some poor conversion rate here, and it's a set piece. Lowton. Tozer heads away on as far as Williams. Dennis hits. Oh, wow. We are being FM'd on the opening day. We've had 9 shots, and on 1K Docs, where their second has scored. We are being a little bit FM'd on the opening day, boys. Unfortunate. Good header away. A good strike from Dennis with players on him, and Foster's beat. You can't say that one. Look at this. 0.11 XG, and it's 1-1. Fun. Do we go into the 4-4-2? Do we leave it? To be fair, if I went 4-4-2, I don't know who goes and plays right wing and left wing because I don't particularly have that. Midfield left. None of them can play right mid. I'm going to leave it for now. Being a little bit FM'd. I'll get Tunnicliffe in like for like. And I might get Hayden in as well for Connell like for like. Davis back stick. Pretty unfortunate here. I wouldn't say we've dominated, but we have been the better side. Taylor back stick. Oh, he's put it over the bar. He has to score. 10 shots, only 1 on target versus 2 shots, 2. And a shot from distance has cost us what should have been a game and a win. Is there going to be a goal late? I'm going to move us to attacking here, but not change much else. Taylor, ball back stick. Walters. Oh, didn't get up there. Palmer doesn't get up. Dennis now flicks inside. Connor wins. Waters. It's Waters. Interesting. O'Connor. Tozer. Looks for Taylor. He's a big boy. Doesn't win. MK Don's on the break. MK Don's on the break. No. Good press from us there to deny the original ball down the channel. But here comes This is going to be a cruel one, boys. This is going to be cruel. This is going to be cruel. Oh, wow. Yep, that just happened. This is not a good start at all. We have dominated. Wow. It's going to finish Wrexham 1, MK Dons 2. 10 shots on the day, 58% possession, 85 pass completion. Played all right. 3 shots free. They had 2 highlights, scored both. 1 from distance and that one there late. That is utterly stupid. And the boys have not done well. And it's important to do well early or else the team really does not like you. If we play that well throughout every game here, YouTube, though, we are going to win games this season. So I'm not overly concerned. But to not win your first game is not particularly good. With that being said, though, boys, that's going to be the end of the episode. Give it a like, do subscribe to next time. Obviously, do subscribe to the YouTube channel to see all the shorts and all the updates. Hopefully next time we meet for a big game, it's to discuss bigger and better things, and the season was turned around. But that was not particularly good. Till next time, though, thank you very much. Have a great one. Catch you later, and bye.